Oh, welcome to Circus Electrique. Which, French users, correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't it be Cirque d'Electrique? Cirque d'Electrique? Le fabuleux destin de Cirque d'Electrique? No? No? Anyway. This is Circus Electrique. Electric. You know what? This is the Electric Circus. All right? And, you know, it's interesting because this week I find myself thinking about morals. You know, morals. Like the morals of a circus, for example. Or, you know, maybe not just the morals of a circus, but perhaps the morals of a gaming company that swallows up as many developers as they can and shutters them just as quickly. Of course, I'm talking about the Embracer Group. And this game is created by Saber, which I think it's Saber Interactive, right, is the full name. It just said Saber on the thing. Anyway, owned by the Embracer Group. So, you know, shout outs to anybody who is still owned by the Embracer Group and not a shuttered company by the Embracer Group. Big ups to surviving. So that's one level of morals. You got circus morals, you got the Embracer Group, and then you've got the morals of free video games that give you, instead of giving you a game for free, as usually is what the Epic game does, the other free Epic game this week is always free because it's a very mobile game looking thing. And they give you what they consider to be $100 of sort of free purchasable stuff in game. And I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna do a video for that game as long as it didn't make you create an account separately. And it didn't make me create an account separately. But the moment I started playing it, I just felt really gross because it's not that the game is free this week. It's just that they're giving you $100 worth of like in-game spendables for free. And like, that just made me feel really gross and weird about it. And so I decided not to do it. All right. So if you know, want to go play Firestone, it's literally free. You can just go try it out. That one, you know, I don't need to make a video on that one. It just felt gross. So hopefully we can feel a little less of that by jumping in here. All right, obviously I'm gonna click this guy because he's cool as hell looking. So based on a quick sight of screenshots that I saw, is this a deck building card game by chance? All right, we got some style.
I promised myself I would never see him again.
1899.
10 years is far too soon after what he did.
This is a very Jennifer Hale-ass performance.
Yet here I am, reporting on the least important story for tomorrow's paper.
Like it's not Jennifer Hale, but it sort of sounds like
of his Circus Electrique.
It's like that style of
He hasn't lost his charisma.
fake oi bruv British accent, you know. If you've ever played Knights of the Old Republic and you've heard Jennifer Hale's performance
Always
as
giving them something new,
Bastila,
something bigger.
it's that kind of fake like fake British done by an American sounding. Though it could be fake British done by British,
That's
technically.
their happy face. Maybe they'll arrest Uncle. That'd be a story I could get behind.
All right, so who owns the circus?
What are they doing?
Die!
What?
Die! Die!
Then I hear him.
I'm sorry, where did the lion come from?
Save my niece! Want this?
So wait, your uncle is a clown that fights RoboCops. Okay. Overcome your opponents in battle with skills. Each character can only use one skill every turn. All right, let's have a look here. There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of stuff on screen right now. Now, this is not me saying that I know how to make video games. However, when you are, shall we say, learning someone how to play a complicated game, you might want to just remove the elements on screen that are not yet pertinent, because the less people have to concentrate on when learning how to play a game, the less overwhelmed they will be. That is just a small tip from somebody who doesn't know how to make video games. Anyway, we've got Grok, and so I'm already mid attack because I can't click on myself. Like, I'm already mid ball throw. All right, throwing balls. Let's go. Yeah.
I do believe your rubber ball cracked his rib.
Wow.
Jolly good show, Grok.
That's all right. Miss me with that cop stuff.
Faces, people. Positioning
All right.
matters.
We've got movement. So, all right, makes sense. If you've ever played, what's a similar game to this? Dungeon. I've just forgotten the name of it. The game, the Darkest Dungeon. That's the name of the game. There we go. If you ever played a game like Darkest Dungeon, you kind of understand these mechanics of, depending on your position and depending on the opponent's position, depends on who will hit who. So for Balthazar, we need to put Balthazar. Sorry, I have that stuck in my head now. So we gotta move Balthazar to the front.
Don't attack. Just move forward. Trust me.
All right, and Grok can always throw his ball. So still the same damage no matter what. You know what? Since this is just the learning one, usually I would probably just hit the same person the second time. Let's hit the other one because there was some sort of negative that it did as well. It says decreases devotion by 5%. And then there's a 60% chance to move them to the last slot, which is interesting, but not necessarily effective. Don't know what devotion means. But there you go. There's a minus 5% devotion for you. Hey, remember at the beginning of this video where I said, it said maybe this game is a card, like a deck building card game? Man,
Now, show me
that was a
front block,
that was a funny time. All right, so as long as he's in the front, he can hit anybody. So that's good to know. Also, no matter what, this is going to do 35 damage. So I should not have spread my damage across the two of them. So there you go. Goodbye. All right, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, buddy boy?
Here, catch.
So I would argue that these animations for the attacks take too long. However, there is nothing wrong with that as long, is this maybe where the card stuff is? So it is sort of a deck building thing, but this is how the battle system works rather than some sort of card battling system. It's just uses the deck building stuff.
A rather eventful reunion after 10 years, was it not, Dinny?
By the way, she just has a lion. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Saving lives isn't really your style, Uncle.
Okay, the lion is called Leonidas. That makes sense.
I see your mother's lion remains as spirited as ever.
All right, thank you for that small amount of exposition.
Yes, and just as blind. No thanks to you.
Well, he's actually probably a little more blind because if he got blinded 10 years ago in that eye, then this eye's probably only gotten worse over 10 years. I don't know how long lions live.
Now, if you
But,
will
you got
excuse
angry.
me,
Okay, I'll take
I
it
have
back.
Some facts together.
Ah, for your circus story. Of course.
Dear God, no! I need to understand what the hell just happened here. That's the new story.
Makes sense.
Come, let's find Dr. Mabry. He hid once this maddening took hold,
But he's a brilliant man, with brilliant thoughts, unlike
Hmm.
certain present company.
I'll not have you speak of Grok in that way. Or growl, as it were.
I feel like they're being very polite to each other for someone who apparently blinded the lion. Like, I feel like that's a lot of restraint. You know, maybe
Where
we
is
don't know
Dr.
everything
Logan?
going on,
We've
maybe.
looked everywhere.
Okay, I do like that it switched what side she was on, and then by doing so, did in fact flip which side the line's on. So now you can see wow, that's more than a blinding. Like that line got messed up. But like, that's cool. It's cool that it didn't just like flip the art. Like it's actually the other side of the line. That's a nice touch.
Not quite everywhere.
All right. I'm sorry. Did you just say train is unlocked? Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes, please. I would like to board the train. Thank you. All right. So
No Dr. Mabry in here, but I do.
we have to recruit
talent.
Berta. How much money do we got? Exactly 10. Well, wouldn't you know it? All right, sick. So yeah, there you go. We can only recruit as many as we have beds. So I guess there is a little bit of base building going on here as well.
Tell me, Bertha the fire blower, you any good in a fight?
A fight, sir?
Oh,
It's just like
he brought a mime.
it's like a fight. It's like I'm sorry. I thought I was here to work in a circus. No, you're here to kill cops. And Dr. Octopus mimes. Okay, so does their devotion go up during a fight? Because I know that we were able to reduce their devotion during a fight, but would their devotion go up outside of the fight? Because it's how devoted they are to the main character or the ringmaster, I guess, one or the other. And then that would then change their starting devotion, maybe? Sort of? Anyway, this is very much like Darkest Dungeons. So if you know Darkest Dungeons, but you didn't like the horror elder god aesthetic of Darkest Dungeons, you know, maybe this sort of Victorian, whimsical, steampunk-esque aesthetic is going to work better for you. It will not work better for me, however, because I do not like steampunk. So this aesthetic really does not work for me. This aesthetic kind of pushes me away, actually. Also, the thing I was going to test here, if we go to settings, so we can skip all the instructions, auto dialogue, I think makes sense. Invert coin flick controls. I do not know what that means. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, but it doesn't... Okay, this one doesn't do anything if you've turned off the 19th century vibe. So that's fine. I'm just not going to change anything here. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and say the fact that you cannot turn off the hit animations, I find kind of frustrating. I don't know if that's the case with Darkest Dungeon either, which is a game I was never particularly able to get into.
Everyone's increased devotion inspires us all.
But I don't know, like these animations take a long time. All right, I'm gonna hit you with that. I'm gonna hit you with the spine breaker. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna hit you with the spine breaker. I do like that I raised my precision only to immediately miss. Is very sick. We will have to see what the chance was to really hit that. I didn't pay enough attention. So we've got the fire throw, but that's only gonna hit the furthest guy back. So this is gonna cost. But wait, we've got 2 things lit up here, but this says, so, it's that in order to do it, I have to be in one of the last 2 places. Oh no. Wait, to do it, I have to be in one of the front 3 places. So what the heck does that mean? Does that just mean that there's no difference? Wait, that doesn't make any sense because there is a difference between being in the 4th slot and being in the 3rd slot. So, okay, I just don't know what that means. then. Like, I get what it means on the attack, but I don't know what it means when it's on her, because shouldn't it just have the spot that she's in lit up? I'm not sure. It's a cool move, though.
Bertha, worth all 10
All right, let's see.
shillings for sure.
Clown.
Maybe
So
even 11.
he can do some clown care.
Just 10.
He's got a taunt. Ooh, he's got the other buff, and he's got the water. When it comes down to it, really, it's gonna be this guy with his like single big hit that's gonna really be getting people going. So, no one has taken any damage though, right? Whatever. There you go. Oh no, he lost devotion. All right, so what is the chance to hit that? 71%, 66%. Wow, we didn't hit with the 71, huh? Wow. Well, goodbye. I really should have hit the other guy, actually. That was very bad tactics from me, since the other guy had already had a turn and he hadn't had one yet. Really should have hit this guy. So that was a bit silly, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, really? Nothing you can do. Also, I've been told in my ear that lions apparently live 10 to 14 years in the wild. So that lion who got injured 10 years ago is doing well. Let's see. Let's just do a little water.
Here.
Wow. Wow, I see how it is. All right. I want to see the spine breaker actually hit here. So, goodbye. What does the lion have on his back though?
Is this fight?
Do not know what the lion has on his back.
You, Ringmaster?
Only very recently.
You just endangered this poor girl's life.
Wait, I thought.
Bertha.
Okay, no. So I'm playing the ringmaster.
Too?
Nothing a night in the sleeping cart.
So I'm playing the evil uncle, according to the other. All right, sleeping cart. Makes perfect sense. So yes. Hello, have you heard of Darkest Dungeons?
Yvonne, so lovely to see you. Banged up as you may be from surviving out there. Perhaps...
All right, so it costs a piece of meat. All right.
Oh, and here comes Dr. Mabry. Help! Help! Help!
Mm-hmm.
Save me from these relentless
More of these fop doodles?
What did she just call me? All right. Okay, devotion doesn't affect every skill. Okay, so just the ones that are highlighted by the electricity. Okay, so let's do... How much health do they have? 36? All right, so in which case, let's just focus our fire here. Yeah. We're gonna focus our fire. There you go. And then the last guy is gonna get to go before my big dude. No! He cheated. All right, well, goodbye, dude. Look at that. It's so easy for us. We're too good. We're too good with Grok. Assumedly, at some point, you will unlock the lion, because that would be cool. Interesting. So Yvonne... Oh, no. This is the end of the day. I thought... Oh, no. So wait. Okay, so she's happier, but she didn't get XP because she's in the resting cart.
You want my opinion on this, don't you, Amelia?
The pillar of power you designed was lit. Exactly then, everything around us went to hell.
How do you explain
You should
that,
see what happened to the London
Dr.
Bridge.
Light?
The London Bridge? Has it fallen down, my fair Mabry?
Or were.
No, it burned down.
Disappeared. My draw.
Vanished? How?
I can get you. I just need.
All things come shortly from you, Ollie. That's where she'll be, with me, watching how I plan my shows.
What? You don't want to recruit more talent at the train first?
I thought
A
these.
marvelous suggestion, Amy.
I guess it's hard to get across, like, you know, this maddening thing has happened, and so everybody is in danger, which is why they all have to stay in the circus, I guess. But, like, don't they hate each other? Oh, Pablo. Oh my God, look at Pablo. Pablo okay, so we gotta recruit that. And then here is Maria. And here is Cesar. All right. Well, there you go. We got more peeps. No one has leveled up just yet. Escape artist performers may appear in the train to be recruited. Circus tent is unlocked. New circus show draft available. All right, so we now have access to the circus shows bulletin board. I assume this is. Oh, okay, so this is what we have. So it's interesting that it's telling us what we have when it tells us at the top right. Interesting. But I guess available items is different from just the resources, so maybe that's more to do with the items.
And this is how it's done.
All right. So we need to... So our opening act, I think, will be... Oh, we have to do it with the new ones. Okay. So... Oh, wait. Yeah, we have to do it with the 3 new ones. We can't use the other ones. All right, so Pablo is in for the opening act. Maria with the supporting act. And the main event. I've stopped reading these because there's too many of them happening and I've lost interest. So, you know, it depends on your personality when it comes to these sorts of games and these sorts of things. But there's a way that you can do this that is going to keep people's attention, or at least, you know, this is a very, very personal thing. But for me, at least, when you have like 5 paragraphs in a row interrupting every time you click, I lose interest instantly. It's like, I don't care anymore. I'll just learn it as I do it at that point. So, you know, boom. All right, what do we got? Distribute the stars you've earned in the previous step to best yield benefits. All right. So, oh, I can't do these, so I have to do these 2. All right. So, adding stars to the audience is going to get you more money. I imagine adding stars to the entertainment is going to get you more fame. And then gifts from the audience maybe is to do with the complexity, or no, or is the XP to do with the complexity maybe? And then the gifts are random? I don't know.
Small cast, huge gas.
Boom. It's kind of a neat idea, because it means that, you know, even when you have like the 4 characters that you've used out in the world for the fight stuff, and then you have the characters that you haven't used, you can still use them for something.
What a waste of time.
So that's pretty good.
You love it.
Oh.
Wait, what was that?
Oh no, it's the Rozzers.
Even more.
They didn't like the performance, I guess. All right. What? Okay, obviously we're gonna... Ooh. No. Focus fire. 100% you say. Yeah. Throw fire in your face. Okay, well that was very rude. Clown care versus ball throw. Stop hitting Bertha. All right, so Che grab decreases devotion, so you can move the target, or electric attack, which will do a little bit of damage. And okay, yeah. Oh, Wow, the only person it missed was the person who would have died. Great. All right, show off. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! And that, boys and girls, is why he's so often the main event.
Yeah. Okay, but now I need him to hit my enemies, please. All right, so this time, let's see. So we got the fire whip. Now I could just do the fire blow, and then that way at least get this one out. But you know what? That is what I'm gonna do. That's a good multiple enemy attack. Does a lot of damage. Ball throw on this guy because he might die. Yep. And oh, of course, it's now your turn. Oh no, he's raging. He's raging. He's ulting. All right. You know, for the animation for that is much better than the damage it does. I do like that there's just this attack because it doesn't do any damage, where we can just do this. All right. I'm sure there will be a time to stomp the yard, but it is not this time. All right. There you go. Look at that. Everybody's working for the weekend. And, you know, as we head into the weekend here. Oh, all right, let's level up. As we head into the weekend and this game continues to just give me oodles and oodles of explanation as for how everything works. Now, it says we got available 10 points, so I'm just going to click this upgrade because I don't know. I don't really know how I want to do this, so what if we auto-assign these? Oh, wait, randomly? Okay, don't do that. Do not, for the record, do not do that. Do not do it randomly. I thought when it said auto upgrade, it meant that it would do the ones that this character usually uses the most. It did not do that. Do not do the auto upgrade. All right. Well,
Amelia, I have this for you.
That is a great error.
A map? Just
It'll
how
get you-
dangerous are these?
All right. Yeah.
But you see, I have drove.
Beauty of the
I
map.
have the
Police radios.
Abandoned boxes left behind by
How
evacuees.
specific.
This map will keep.
Then I shall put it to good use.
Too much. Wow. Too much information. Feeling lost. Can't remember previously explained gameplay mechanics. Okay. Well, at least they're a little aware of that they are sort of maybe front loading a little too much that they could keep in a simpler way. Anyway, there you go. That's going to do it for the Circus Electrique, the electric circus. Circus Electrique. Is this your kind of game? Is this your kind of game? Or is Darkest Dungeon more your style? Or do you not like this genre at all? Let me know. And as always, thank you for coming out and checking out this video. I'm very grateful. But I'm not grateful for circuses. I don't really care about the circus. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care for them. But nonetheless, I'm grateful to all of you, this audience under this tent for coming by. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.